We're back in the studio with Michael Foley, and we are kind of reviewing some of the techniques that we have learned throughout the last couple of months. These things are kind of hard to remember if you don't practice them every day.
That's right. So we got to go over them over and over and over and over, just make sure you remember. So even folks at home, if you pick this stuff up, you still got to practice too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over in a little bit of detail one of the very first ones that we did, and that's called the Tiger Claw.
This is one of my favorite. I love this one.
She likes it. Okay, so when we're doing the Tiger Claw, I can be punching, I can be grabbing, doesn't really matter. So you're just there, I come in for the grab. She does the block, she comes in with the Tiger Claw and
the knee
strike.
And again, if you don't remember the Tiger Claw, this is really important because it hits 3 different places on the face if you do it correctly.
Wow, what a memory. Okay, so that means when you're coming in, try not to come under, try to go straight in, because you want the palm heel to hit the chin, the ball of the palm right up there to hit the nose, and at least one finger to get him in the eye.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that again. So I'm reaching in, I'm going to grab, block, and strike, and knee. Okay, now, let's say instead of just one hand, I'm going to come in with 2 hands. Now we're going to do what we call a cross block. It's like an X. So as I'm moving in this way, she's going to block it. Now she's going to push down on the back and right up with the strike and go ahead with the knee. Whoa! Okay, so we're going to do...
And when we were talking about this earlier, you said it's important when you block it not to come down and turn your hands this way. You need to keep them face up.
Do that again. Okay. So does the block... Now look how her hands are with her palms this way. We see that? Because you want to come right back up with the palms into the jaw strike and then right up with that knee.
And when you turn them down, you're going to take more time to have to come back up and switch them.
You got to reposition. Anytime you reposition your hands, too many times, you're taking a chance of actually striking with the wrong part of your hand, something like that. So keep in mind that this is going to be under a lot of pressure when this happens. So you need to be ready to just immediately block down, right up, and oh, you got me. All right, so... These 2 techniques, really, really good ones, but you got to practice them. You got to go over them. One more time on the Tiger Claw. We got time?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we're coming in. I'm going to get you. Wham, wham, wham. All right, very good.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, we did this just a couple of months ago. We had to kind of repeat the whole thing today because I forgot a little bit.
Oh, you didn't need it. You picked it right up.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, one more time on the second move that we used.
Okay, so I'm coming in. You're going to do 2 hands again.
Okay.
So I'm moving in, block, and up, and in. Okay, now do that this way. Look, when you're blocking, come up, down, and right up, and then, of course, whoa.
And it really helps, I think, when you face the camera, you can actually see exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. We're going to check in with Michael throughout the morning, so stay with us. Also coming up, more weather from Mark Peterson and some energy-saving tips. You don't want to miss that.
Don't want to.
With Michael Foley this morning, and we are practicing our self-defense moves because these are things that everybody needs to know, and you never know what may happen at any time. Really.
At any time. I mean, we were talking during the break that there was this lady over in Coeur d'Alene. She was taking a shower in her own house, and somebody broke in and got her right there in the shower. So people that say, "Well, I've always got my gun or I got my taser," well, you don't have it in the shower. So you got to learn how to defend yourself.
Absolutely. Okay. So take us through some of the moves
today.
Well,
first one, we've already reviewed this. This one's called Tiger Claw. Okay, we're going to do the Tiger Claw.
Okay.
So I'm coming in, I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to grab her. So I'm reaching in, she blocks it, strikes, and knees. And look, she just whips that right out there like it's nothing. Okay. Now, when we're doing this other one, I'm coming in with 2 hands. Now, you're going to come up right between, block out, push down, and then come up.
The knee.
Oh, and then the knee. Now, when you're doing this, do this kind of slow. We're going to do the block. Now, push my arms down. The reason to do that is to pull me down and your hands down, so now they can come upward, wham, right up into the jaw, and then up with the knee.
There's going to be almost, I think, less movement if you're pulling this person down. You don't need to reach up, especially considering the person might be bigger than you.
Because I'm throwing my face right into your strike, so it's like 2 forces meeting right in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, so when we do that, let's do it this way. You guys follow us out there. They're coming in. So we're going to do the block and strike and knee strike.
And you kind of go in. Actually, I see when I go do it, I knee and then come back, but you're going
Oh, yeah,
forward.
you want to follow through.
Landing
you don't want to just go, and just make them go, ow, that hurt. You want to wham right on through because this is a bad guy trying to hurt you.
All right, Michael, thanks so much. And again, you can watch this on our website, kxly.com. You can practice at home so you will be prepared if you ever need to be.
Always.
6:52 on Good Morning Northwest. We've got your quick cast coming up. Thank you, sir.
Good deal.